To quote the great Nelson Muntz, I should really insert the "you get what you fucking deserve" meme because it's all thanks to you. Oh yes, you do know who I'm talking about. He's round, he's fuzzy, we all love him because he's just G Winnie the Pooh Jinping. Because he's making Disney squirm, which is way more entertaining than most of the drivel they put out. Because ladies and gentlemen, Disney's wokeness is now conflicting with their over-the-top simping for that Winnie the Pooh Beijing money. And I am loving every second of this. Oh, Disney, have you managed to surpass your recent idiocy again? Because it definitely looks like you have. If I had a penny for every fail Disney has had in the past 2 years alone, I would be a millionaire. I'd have more money than Bob Iger. I mean, the irony of such a wealthy organization being so morally bankrupt. It really makes you think, doesn't it? And it makes me think that Disney is the corporate version of Skynet from the Terminator movies. Hit the subscribe button, you fucking savages. Now, it must be said that even after buying the whole Star Wars and Marvel universes, could not save Disney from getting woke and going broke. It's almost like a law of nature now. I never thought I'd see the day where Disney, of all groups, were the ones to ruin everyone's childhood. Anyway, let's get to this article. Marvel's Shang-Chi and Eternals may face an uphill battle to enter China. A recent Chinese state media report has added to the rumors that 2 major Marvel superhero films, Eternal and Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, may not be approved for release in China. Well, it looks like Disney's attempt at wokeness and pandering is shot down by their overlords. The irony here is glorious. I mean, this is the definition of a toxic relationship. Disney panders to the Chinese audience and then gets dunked on by said audience. What a surprise. The Chinese audience, if you woke morons actually paid attention, they actually prefer American and Western theme based movies over pandering. Who would have thought? So the Chinese government says, "So Disney, how many cringeworthy stereotypes did you throw in this time?" And Disney's like, "Yes." Now, this is the first time, people, that 2 Marvel studio movies are banned in China, which is great for me because now all of China can see that Disney has no spine. Disney wants to bend the knee to China, but yet China keeps rejecting them. You can almost taste the irony because China is not satisfied with people who bend the knee to them. Anyway, look, what this means is that the Eternals and Shang-Chi are officially banned from China and Disney won't get any box office from China. Which is, let's be honest here, the only thing Disney cares about. They'll virtue signal about human rights in the West, but will literally ignore human rights violations in China, and even going as far as to thank the Chinese government for letting them film their camp. Which makes me wonder why China is so upset. Did Disney forget to film this movie where they filmed Mulan? Because most of you already know this, but for the uninitiated, Disney literally thanked the security guards at the fun camps in China for, get this, for their hospitality and letting them film that garbage movie Mulan right next to the fun camp. You cannot make this shit up. Disney even went as far as to say, quote, "We had to work with the Chinese government so that we could shoot our Chinese folklore movie in China in order to please the Chinese government." Walt Disney must be spinning in his grave like a Beyblade. I mean, these giant hypocrites of greed are the very definition of utter disgust, even more so than the offenders of human rights, because all Disney cares about is money. They keep siding against the voice of the people. Everyone is saying that they are wrong in capitulating to the Chinese government, but yet Disney acts like we're the crazy ones. Maybe it's because Disney really wants to send all of our families to those summer fun camp retreats where almost none will return. I mean, for the Disney magic, of course. Oh, now I understand. China is the one supplying them something for their magic rituals, if you get my drift. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, my new name for Mickey Mouse is McDolph Mouselar, because the world despised that Austrian in 1945 for what he did, but yet the CCP keeps getting a free pass. We should treat them both the same. Anyway, let's get back to this. China does not operate a free market in cinema. Wow, really? I'm shocked. Anyway, all foreign-made films seeking release in Chinese theaters must receive government approval and past censorship. There are also separate quotas for films imported on a flat fee terms and those such as Hollywood studio titles seeking a more lucrative revenue sharing release through a state-owned distributor. So what I get from this article is that Disney hates everybody and China hates everybody. Only boot-licking, toupee-wearing, Michael Jordan wannabe LeBron James gets a pass. Sorry, John Boyega, no Star Wars posters for you, because yes, in China, the character of Finn was removed or shrink from every Star Wars poster, but remember folks, Disney cares about black lives. They're all a bunch of hypocrites, but it's absolutely crazy to me how much money Disney could be making. They could be dominating the entertainment industry, completely ruining the competition, but instead they keep doubling up every franchise that they can and then destroying it and throwing away tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. And on that bombshell, Mannix out.